Get ready to be amazed by this video. It has very strange information that got out from BlackRock, which is the world's biggest asset management business. Reports say that BlackRock's CEO is buying millions of XRP Ripple coins behind the scenes. Even more interesting is that he plans to soon start raising prices without a good reason. This cryptocurrency has more positive signs than any other. The biggest asset management company in the world, BlackRock, is said to be involved in the Ripple's XRP rumor going around in the cryptocurrency community. We'll skip the introduction and get right to the important message. People who work in the industry say that XRP's price will soon reach $100, if not go higher. Do you agree that this is impressive? Experts in the field are very excited about the possibility of an XRPF. The $9 trillion asset manager BlackRock has already made waves in the cryptocurrency market with its XRP ETF. Some people think that the price of XRP will go through the roof if the investment giant sends in applications for its Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs as well. Nate Geraci, president of the ETF store, said that the excitement is reasonable because BlackRock is likely to apply for the Solana and XRP ETF soon. Many people think that XRP may be released soon because Jack the Rippler has said more negative things. And thought leaders in a Ripple tweet say the obvious: what will the price of XRP be after the news of the BlackRock XRP ETF? Be an exchange-traded fund ETF that wants to be accepted by institutions. ETFs are like boxes in that they hold a range of assets such as stocks, bonds, and cryptocurrencies. If you want to invest in gold but don't want to store big gold bars, you can invest in gold instead. Big institutional buyers could get into the asset by buying XRP and putting it in an exchange-traded fund ETF that tracks its price. This would make XRP seem more trustworthy, which would make Wall Street buyers more interested in it. But the XRP ETF is currently being held up because Ripple and the SEC are still in court over whether XRP is a security or not. Has been talked about for a long time because of this case, but it looks like it's ending. Crypto author Eleanor Terrett, who Crypt Barbie mentioned, says that the XRP lawsuit is almost over and that the news will talk about it when it is. The biggest problem with an XRP ETF might go away once the case is over. BlackRock might also be waiting for permission from the government. It already talked about the Ripple case in its Bitcoin ETF papers, so it needs to be clear before it acts. Based on a tweet from an unknown coin friend, they say BlackRock is getting ready to launch an exchange-traded fund for XRP. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, may be buying XRP but isn't saying so just yet to keep the price from going through the roof, which it will. It cost him a lot more to pump XRP. BlackRock's CEO is buying XRP and can't answer the question of whether there is an XRP exchange-traded fund ETF. At the same time, CryptoGeek makes the even riskier claim that BlackRock has bought XRP worth $9 trillion. This number is likely too high, though. This adds to the growing opinion that big investors are moving their money to XRP. If BlackRock files for an XRP ETF, the price could drop after the lawsuit is over. Institutional buyers who were hesitant to buy the asset before may now be pouring a lot of cash into it. Since Grayscale and VanEck have already applied for XRP ETFs, the battle is getting tougher. Isn't it crazy? But there is a catch: this isn't your average coin. BlackRock, the world's biggest asset management firm, is getting ready for this huge event. Don't be surprised that the price of XRP won't go up slowly. We're talking about a once-in-a-lifetime change that could cause its value to explode. You might feel bad about not focusing in the future, so cryptocurrency trader 24H John Squire stated that time is running out, pointing out how quickly things need to be fixed and how much XRP could grow. Crypto recently made the bold claim that XRP would reach $100, which caused a lot of disagreement. He got people interested in both XRP and skepticism when he said that this price increase was scientifically and logically inevitable. Even though not everyone is as optimistic, Rajatan, a well-known Bitcoin supporter and financial expert, criticized these unrealistic price predictions. He said that Sony's claims of a $100 or $1,000 price for XRP would not come true, and that many people in the industry are starting to think that XRP's next phase could see another meteoric rise, like its 2017 surge from less than a cent to over $3. Sony says that the current cryptocurrency market can't support a market cap of $1 trillion, which is what XRP would need to hit $100. This is not based on market fundamentals. He goes even further and says that if each XRP was worth $100,000, the market value would reach $100 trillion. He doesn't think this is possible because everyone is sure that XRP will soon be worthless. At this point in our conversation, it's very important to note that 24-hour crypto is still sure that XRP will reach $100, but they haven't released a specific date. Many people who own XRP, like Desert Vibes Cheryl, have had to wait years because of the huge price jumps that experts like 24H Crypto have predicted. It's clear that the future of XRP is full of both possibilities and doubts. This means that buyers need to be careful and keep a balance of patience and intelligence, which 24-hour crypto says are both naturally valuable traits. But many investors are now seeing that being patient is becoming a virtue as they look back on their long-term assets. They had both hope and reality in their minds. But there are also many people, like Rajatan, who are grounded in the real world of markets and think the $100 price tag will happen no matter what. While the XRP community keeps arguing about what should happen next, one thing is for sure, XRP's story is far from over, and whatever comes next could completely change the cryptocurrency. People in the market. Steph tweeted that the XRP parabolic phase had begun. The main questions are whether XRP will live up to the hype and how long it will take for things to become clear at this point. We will have to wait until then to see if we are still open to the idea. Get ready, because this is only the start. What if I told you that XRP's next big move, which will change the future of banks around the world, is being driven by partnerships? You will be shocked by what is going on in the background. Ripple wants to be the heart of the financial world. Get ready, because this could be the most important sign of a bullish market ever seen. So XRP's chances are getting better every day, and all the talk is caused by the latest information on Ripple's legal status. Acceptance in the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, is a key market for Ripple to grow in because it is the first blockchain payment service to get a license from the UK's financial services body. The Middle East is a center for international business and banking, and this choice will have a big impact on Ripple's plans there. Ripple's managing